Hey, this is Jim's Factoid Moment for today. It's about whipgrass. Whipgrass is a crop that grows naturally. It's a perennial, comes back every year just like hay. Um, Unlike corn, it doesn't need to be planted, so the soils don't have to be worked, and then you don't have to plant, so that's 2 passes of diesel just to do that. With whipgrass, there's none of that. You just simply harvest it like hay. So they don't, and I don't know why we don't use it. There's 8 million acres of unused whipgrass that just rots every year in the United States. There's more in Canada. The Canadians are beginning to use it. One of the most potent points about whipgrass is it yields 10 times more energy than corn per acre. Let me repeat that again. 10 times more energy per acre than corn. So, and there's a problem with it that the money masters don't want. And that is, like the hay industry, there is no hay industry. It is all local. There is no big farming industry for hay, really. Okay? All the local farmers have somebody come and hay whatever fields they have because it's better for their field, and then they sell it. And it cuts down on fires and things of that nature. Well, whipgrass can be the exact same thing, only produce fuel with it. And it's a wonderfully renewable resource. It doesn't push food prices up like harvesting corn does. You never have a bumper crop of whipgrass. It's always there, just like grass or hay. It's just there. It needs to be harvested every year. So anyway, that's the beauty of it. You know, the money masters don't want independent, viable, burgeoning middle class at the local level. They just don't want it. And that's the beauty of what whipgrass could do for all of us, is bring a local economy back to these areas that are really hurting. And it's just something to really think about and ponder. And when we try and argue these points at the level of politics, to try and get new policies put into place, we have to talk about true things that are viable, not things that aren't. Remember, the corn industry has caused nothing but arguments, both from the environmentalists and from big business. They're all arguing the use of corn. So why are they still using it? Why? Because the mass farming industry can control it. That's why. And they can make all these fights of why we shouldn't go to all ethanol. When in reality we have plenty of crops such as hemp and whipgrass that grow naturally, perennially, every year, that we could be harvesting and create a burgeoning middle class again. That's the beauty of these products. I just wanted to share, you can make pellets out of whipgrass for pellet stoves, which are very environmentally friendly and do an excellent job at heating a home up here in Maine. But you can also make biobricks, and that's the reason why the money masters don't want it out. You could conceivably make your own fuel for your house, just like people up here cut timber. You could make biobricks out of whipgrass, and then you could sell them from the local economy, just like your local farmers markets. I'd like to add here that people are getting smarter and smarter about GMOs and other things. Whole Foods, which is one of those healthy food places, their sales are going down, and they were a little bit under their projections this quarter. Why? Because people are going back to their local farmers markets. Imagine if we did that for our fuels and our heating resources for our homes. Imagine if we did that and we created a middle class right back in our own cities and townships and counties. That's why the money masters don't want it. That's what would happen. We would recover economically again. We have to replace the old industries with the new industries, and we have to think smartly when we go and we try to present facts about how to do this. Whipgrass is truly a viable option. Don't take my word for anything I talk about. Look it up for yourself. You know, this is just an addendum along with hemp. Look that up. Hempcrete. Egypt built buildings that are still, they're digging up now and they're still there out of hempcrete. So that's thousands of years old. That ought to tell you something about the quality of hempcrete. It's pretty powerful. Remember, though I may sound like it, I really don't smoke pot. Hell, I don't even drink. So I just wanted to put that out there. There are so many viable options that would create a new middle class. And it wouldn't be the money masters getting all the money. It would be you and me and everybody. We could spread the wealth. It cures all the problems that we truly have just by thinking a few things through. But it takes all of us to get the word out. So, once again, me to you, experience, strength, and hope. Get the word out. We can change this thing. That's it.